Most businesses cannot tell you what they will earn next year. But there is one industry, battered, mocked, even declared dead, that can look you straight in the eye and say, we know exactly what we will earn in 2035, 2050, and yes, even 2090. That industry is commercial aviation, and that company is Delta Airlines. And today, I'm going to show you why understanding Delta's economics could be the most important financial lesson you learn this decade. Whether you have $500 or $500,000, this changes how you think about money forever. The industry Warren Buffett hated, then bought. Here's something that will blow your mind. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, famously said, if a far-sighted capitalist had been present at Kitty Hawk, he would have done his successors a huge favor by shooting Orville Wright down. He hated airlines for decades. He said they were capital destroyers, investor traps, black holes for money. Then, in 2016, he bought $10 billion worth of airline stocks, including Delta. What changed? He saw something the average investor still doesn't understand. He saw the economic shift, and once you see it, you can never unsee it. Delta Airlines revenue, 2023, $58 billion. Delta passengers per year, approximately 190 million. Delta's fleet size, approximately 950 plus aircraft. Delta's loyalty program, SkyMiles, 100 plus million members. Delta net income, 2023, $4.6 billion. The real economics. Why airlines are secretly printing machines. Let's break this down simply because school never taught you this. Your parents probably didn't either. I want you to think of Delta not as an airline, but as a sophisticated financial machine with wings. Revenue stream number one, the ticket. Everyone sees this. Yes, seats. But here's the thing, this is actually the least profitable part of their business. Most people stop here, smart investors don't. Revenue stream number two, the loyalty program, the hidden gold mine. Delta's SkyMiles program has over 100 million members. Delta sells miles to American Express, their credit card partner, for approximately $1.5 to $2 billion every single year. That money comes in whether a plane flies or not, whether fuel prices rise or fall. It's pure, clean, recurring revenue. Think about this. Delta is essentially a financial services company that also operates planes. American Express pays Delta before a single passenger books a flight. This is predictable income, the kind every long-term investor dreams about. Revenue stream number three, cargo and ancillary services, medical supplies, e-commerce packages, international freight. Delta's cargo division generated over $1 billion in revenue in recent years. Amazon, FedEx, pharmaceuticals, they all need cargo moved fast. Revenue stream number four, Delta TechOps, the maintenance monopoly. Delta doesn't just maintain its own planes, it sells maintenance services to other airlines. Delta TechOps is one of the largest aircraft maintenance providers in the world. That means competitor airlines are literally paying Delta to stay in business. The prediction machine. How Delta knows its revenue in 2090. Now here's the part that separates this from every other business on Earth. Think about what Delta knows with near certainty. Delta's certainty checklist, how many planes it will have. Aircraft orders are placed decades in advance, how many seats those planes will fill. Historical load factors above 85%, what its credit card deal with Amex will generate, locked in multi-year contracts, what fuel costs will look like, hedged years into the future, what routes it owns, slot rights at airports are government protected, what its maintenance costs will be, known because they write the maintenance manuals. No restaurant knows this, no tech startup knows this, no clothing brand knows this. Delta knows, and that predictability is worth more than gold to a long-term investor. The story, the man who got rich, reading annual reports in his garage. Let me tell you about a real mindset shift that changes how young investors build wealth. Picture a 26-year-old named Marcus, growing up in Atlanta, Georgia, Delta's home city. He worked at a coffee shop making $14 an hour. He didn't have a finance degree, he didn't have a trust fund, but every single night after his shift, he read Delta's annual reports, their investor presentations, their earnings calls. He noticed one thing nobody around him was talking about. Delta's loyalty program is basically a bank. and American Express is their biggest customer. So Marcus did something simple. He started investing $200 a month into Delta stock, not $10,000, not $50,000, $200. He didn't panic when COVID hit in 2020 and airline stocks collapsed 70%. He understood the economics. He bought more because he knew something the panic sellers didn't. People will always need to fly. Businesses will always need to move freight. Credit card companies will always need loyal customers. Marcus isn't fictional in spirit. He represents thousands of young investors who learn to read the business, not just the stock price. And that discipline, that long-term thinking, is exactly what separates wealth builders from paycheck-to-paycheck cycles. Your action plan. How you can start building wealth through airlines now. I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually do this? Here's your starter framework. Simple, practical. No finance degree required. Your 4-step long-term investment starter plan. Step 1. Educate first. Read Delta's annual report, free on their investor relations website. Look for revenue breakdown, loyalty program income, debt levels, future aircraft orders. Step 2. Open a brokerage account. Platforms like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, or Robinhood. Start with what you can afford. Even $50 per month builds habit and discipline. Step 3. Invest consistently. Dollar cost averaging. Buy a fixed amount every month. Don't try to time the market. Time in the market beats timing the market. Step 4. Think in decades, not days. Delta's real value unlocks over 10, 20, 30 years. Compounding is your greatest ally. Let it work. Close plus call to action. The runway to wealth is longer than you think, and that's the point. Most people look at Delta Airlines and see seats, delays, and overpriced checked bags. Smart investors look at Delta and see a loyalty empire, a maintenance monopoly, a financial partner to the world's biggest credit card company, a cargo network, a predictable compounding machine. The economics of owning an airline aren't about planes. They're about patience, predictability, and playing a long game when everyone else is playing lottery tickets. And here's the truth. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Call to action. Read on camera. If this video opened your eyes to how real wealth is actually built, hit that like button right now. It tells me to make more content like this for you. And subscribe to this channel, because every week we break down exactly how the wealthy think about money, business, and building generational income. Drop a comment below. What's one thing you learned today that surprised you? I read every single comment. Let's talk. See you in the next one. Stay smart, stay patient, build wealth.